Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to VenusBlood Frontier. I actually am not really in that much of a hurry. Today's Saturday, and I thought that I was going to be recording, and after that going to the gym. But because it is Saturday, I have the half day at work, so I think I'm just gonna chill today. Whew. It feels like I'm always pressured to just go everywhere because I have such limited time. But yeah, today is gonna be pretty chill, hopefully, during the recording. So I think I can probably record a tiny bit longer, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I haven't even ate breakfast yet. I woke up at 4 and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go sleep in a tiny bit. And I woke up like maybe 10 minutes ago. But let's do the last episode recap. On the last episode, I finished up chapter 7 for you guys. We got into the chaos route. We saw the prologue to chapter 8. And right now, we just got Thor back. So not much actually happened yet. Not much gameplay even happened too, because the guys were actually quite hard. But I think I already explained about the Tentacle Grotto scene. You want to see the Tentacle Grotto once we actually get everywhere to... or the assets to 3. Let me take a look. Balajazga. So I want to get that area before we get to asset 3. Because that is the capital. Not the Valhalla Palace. Yeah, they actually put in one more area there for Odin. So let's see here. The guide is telling me I need to get Regret now. So that is exactly where we're gonna go. They are gonna do an attack here. How strong is this? Since it's nighttime, it's actually not that strong. I have a lot of money, so I can probably just waste all the money that I saved up. The berries got destroyed. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go heal up. I don't think I need, let's see, Aphister, because she got sun worship. So she's gonna be pretty weak during the night. The Loophole Lancer I should probably switch out to. Can probably switch out with Thor. Preferably, I do get this in one turn. Let's see. I do need to also defend though. Alright, how many do you think we need? I think I'm gonna go with this. And hope we get it. Alright, Regret. What do you got for me? Oh, these ones are pretty annoying. Ah, I think I need to kill the Genbu one. Yeah, for sure, I think I need to kill this one. Those divine beasts are definitely pretty hard. Okay, let's do it. I think I could do it, but the Genbu might destroy some of my own units because of, you know, of the counterattack damage. Ooh, that's fine. I expected her to die. But no one else should die here. Okay, no counterattack damage from the Genbu. That's quite interesting. And everyone else is dead. Wow, these guys are jobbing quite hard. Why is the Genbu not actually giving me counterattack damage? That's interesting. Wow. That was easy. Okay, that's good damage. They should kill them all. Okay, not all of them. Boom. Way better than what happened when we were fighting Thor. Oh my god, this one though. Maybe this is the team that I actually need to kill. Holy shit. Come on, guys. Okay, there we go. We got it. Jeez. So did they take that area? That's the thing that I'm most curious about. As long as they don't take the area. Okay. Instant scene or instant like voice line. I should have expected that. But I think I could actually save over that, no problem. I got a lot of money, so I think we're good to go. The battlefield was a winter wonderland. Regret ordered her squad to annihilate Loki's army. Man, I gotta spray my room. There's so many mosquitoes that I woke up feeling so itchy. Her squad had always excelled at retaliation. The limited space that the road to Valhalla presented as a battlefield brought her and her squad to their full potential. Regret wildly smiled at the soldier. The way she offered her appreciation was befitting of a goddess. One monster soldier barely survived and crawled through the snow to plead to Regret. He didn't know the full details, but found Regret's choice to side with the enemy to be somewhat perturbing. They did fight side by side for a time, and yet the goddess suddenly became his foe. For a monster who wasn't especially averse to goddesses, questioning how this came to be was only natural. The monster's hand touched Regret's leg, and a moment later, Regret kicked the hand away, picked up her spear, and stabbed the breathless soldier through the head. Yeah, man, her voice is pretty insane. Like, this isn't even an 8 scene, and I feel like she's actually putting so much effort into voicing it. She pulled the spear out, then skewered the monster again and rearranged its guts. I'm actually trying to see the lipstick that she has on her mouth. It does seem that she has lipstick even during her non-transformed form. Regret's distaste for monsters was bad enough before, and now Odin's brainwashing seemed to make it worse. She could only see monsters as physiologically revolting creatures akin to a maggot, if not worse. Holding up in one location to fight back from there, is she? Odin's control hasn't changed her at all. Even ever the coward, that girl.
たいもそうだよ。あたいはお姉ちゃんたち大好き。それ以外は全部嫌い。
Yeah, I don't know about that. Sometimes family members could also be not good people, you know? Gotta be pretty selective about who you love.
夜には素直でいいわね。ま、私もそれには同感よ。
Now let's go, girls. Stay in the snow with the blood of our enemies. Okay, my main team is gonna destroy these guys. No problem. Yeah, since that guy got Dimension Slash, he's only gonna be able to attack once. Since Dimension Slash is actually a cross attack with Helmet Split. I wonder if you actually don't get the units if you lose that fight. I'm not exactly sure. Or maybe you get a game over, who knows? Maybe not. The game doesn't specify anything. Now then, that should have been enough to wake her up.
痛いですよ。何するんですか？
Sounds like you've returned to normal.
ロキさん、おはようございます。ここは？
You were under Odin's control and going berserk all this time. Don't you remember?
なんだか曖昧で少し混乱していますけど、確かにそんな記憶があります。
She called us straight up Loki though, so she's not surprised that we're in Vedrung's form, but we are still Loki.
オーディン様、どうしてこんなことを。私たちを遠くにして、まさか本当に全てを支配するだなんてこと。
But I guess unlike Thor, she got... Oh, sorry, I thought she was done. She got a bit more memories from what happened previously. Unfortunately, you assume correctly. If we don't do something, then this continent, its people, even all of you will become Odin's puppets. But to prevent that, I want your help, Regret. I won't take no for an answer. If you refuse, I'll have to treat you as Odin's ally and execute you on the spot.
そうですね。民のためにもロキさんに力をお貸しします。できるのならばオーディン様にも話を聞きたいんですけど。
Don't bother. I doubt she's willing to listen at this point. And if I bring you before her, you might be controlled again.
わかりました。できる限り被害が出ないようにお願いします、ロキさん。
Right. Essentially, this war will end with that goddess's defeat. Needlessly spreading this conflict isn't my intent. Now, it's about time to head to the next battle. Okay. No return from scouting, so we've already seen this one, so we can skip it. But let's see, what do I need to choose here? I need to choose the part. I think this is when Fenrir is actually taking a long time from coming back. Before we actually do this, but now we're supposed to do this to get a conquest point. Let's depart. Just to get in contact with Fenrir, I'll leave one platoon behind. She can reach us by land later.
わかりました。ではそのように取り計らう。
Wait, Fina. Just to be safe, let's change our route. We'll pass over the right end of the mountain range. It's fine. You never know what might happen. Loki had a tendency to be overly cautious, but his vague anxiety had been spot on a number of times in the past. Loki hesitated, but ultimately decided to change their route as planned.
ロキ様の予感は異能の域に達していますからね。こういうことで従った方がいいでしょう。
Fina's words serve as some encouragement. And then, when they later met with Fenrir and heard her report, it became apparent that Loki's judgment was correct. Their original route had enemy anti-aircraft cannons at the ready. By taking a detour, Loki's army avoided a crisis. If Fenrir had gotten back sooner and reported this, he would have praised her recon abilities, but unfortunately, she was going around to nearby villages, having her fill of the local delicacies and men. She was exceedingly late to converge with Loki's army. So that's what she was doing? Jeez. Okay, in one turn, we should be getting a scene with Regret here since our train is actually at 78. Or sorry, 76. In one turn, it should be 78. So now I'm supposed to get Freya. But there are two attackers. And I'm not very confident that I'm going to be able to attack those. Maybe I don't need to attack Freya or get Freya just yet. I can take this area technically. Yeah, so we're gonna try to defend quite a lot. That's a lot of money, but that's what I'm saving a lot of my money for. Oh, we got a level 9 material. Ooh. And I actually forgot to use the Key of Destiny last time we actually recorded, so let's see if we can get something very rare. Nope. Reload. I think what you get on the Key of Destiny is actually based on the day-night cycle. I think you get a lot rarer stuff if you do it on nighttime. So I'm gonna try to get it, or gonna try to use it during nighttime. Suzaku is not bad, but I don't think he's that good either. Let's see here. Let's change this to Aphister. And this to the Seraph. Undead Lord. Hel and Thor. This is Boost God, so that's pretty good. I'll put Hel somewhere else. Astarte. So this is also a god. I'm surprised that Delusional Odin is considered a god and not a different type of dark goddess. Let's see here. The Gregory. I think that's good. So I'm gonna try to attack these two. This is probably the toughest one. So the best case scenario is for me to just use these two and get the second area easily. But I might need more than just 2 units to get that area. But these guys are powerful, so I'm gonna destroy these guys with my main team. Wow, she's literally just shitting herself. Yep, she's dead. Okay, they're actually killing themselves too. And Bara is not dead. Good. Awesome. Very good. Ooh, man, this team is strong. Okay, this team is strong. Maybe I should have actually destroyed that one. Holy moly. Oh, look at this one too. All of the frickin' whatchamacallit. Oh my god! Fucking hell! You guys did 0 damage? Okay, I think I gotta defend this one. Wow, I can't believe we didn't get anything there. We didn't get anything done. And everywhere is just attacking again and again. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what can we do? This is an issue, if I do say so myself. We can do all the Fen. I can't believe this team actually didn't do as good as I thought. Does this team just suck? Boost squad, boost knight. I guess that thing just sucks. All null treasure hunt. I technically don't even need that because she got all null. But I do need a cross null one. Is there any equipment I can use on you for cross null? This one, but that's a material 9. That one's pierce null. Yeah, if I can just get this one. I don't need to use regret on my main team. $147. So the weakest one is actually the Huron. This is annoying. Can't believe we're struggling here. I mean, I kind of knew we were gonna struggle, but we're struggling a bit too much. Oh, I don't have any equipment on Officer. Boost squad. Sorry, boost demon. There you go. Asura defense tactics. I guess I just gotta hope for the best. Yeah, I gotta go defend everyone while I attack one of these territories. I don't think I'm gonna go get an S rank at this point because this is pretty hard. Let's see, which one do I destroy? I think I'm gonna go destroy the Byakko. Yeah, this is probably the toughest one. Then again, I could go attack these guys at night. And they would be considerably weaker. God, this guy is so strong. Look at that bullshit. Jeez. Okay, no matter how strong you are, as long as I'm attacking first, you can't do damage. Okay, and that guy actually cannot attack because I got all null. Awesome. Such a perfect counter. Oh, sorry about that. I hit the mic arm because I was trying to get that mosquito. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. This team is actually stupid. This one right here, the 4 divas. We're not dealing like too much damage to these guys, which is crazy. And that team just sucks dick. Come on, at least kill one more. Crap. I think my team has to destroy that. So many invaders. This is so nuts. Which team actually performed the least good? This one. I don't know why, too. Okay, I actually think I need to use my... Okay, I'm gonna use my money here. This is like my reserve money. I know for a fact that I'm gonna use these on a very hard fight. That's why I'm saving these things. And I would consider this to be a very hard fight. This is the last chapter. Nope, the Dragon Soul sucks. Did I save my game, actually? Turn 130, okay, I did. Ooh. I didn't want to have to redo my last turn. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be editing stuff out for you guys. Aw, that one was actually pretty good. Aw, that's also good. But I don't have space. Defense only, Demon Medic, Cross Null, Sap God, Boost Undead. So this is mostly for undead people. I think undead is that knight thing. The skull looking thing. I don't really have too many skulls though. This one's undead. These two are undead. This is undead. Okay, maybe I do have a couple of undeads. Do I have a defender undead? I do. Okay. Let's make that then. Because this team is actually not that good. I'm gonna just make a full undead team. They're kind of slow though. The vampire is undead, but is there no one else? This girl is undead, but she's not really strong, I'd say. She's mostly for the treasure hunt and bounty hunter. But I guess I might as well use her. Demon medic. So I don't think undead counts as demons, so probably don't need those. Sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to destroy this one while everyone else actually does the attacks or the defend against anyone else. Jeez. I don't like being on the defensive, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I'm surprised we didn't take too much damage there. Yeah, fuck you. Look at that 11,000 damage. What the hell? Who's that thing? What the fuck? What's happening? Guys? Guys, what are you doing? Oh my god. What is that thing? Well, I know which area to defend now. Holy bejeebers. What is that? Where is it? Here. What the? What are you? A Nidhogg. Jesus. What destructive power. You should be illegal, man. Holy bejeebers. We got all attacks, so he should only be attacking like once. Wow, we're not doing any damage to this thing. Holy shit. How are we supposed to kill this thing? Hello? What the? Is this actually where I met my match? Because they have shit like this. And I actually have to play on very hard. Oh no. I mean, I could play on very hard. I still have oh no, I think I actually quick saved over the very hard data. Oh no. Oh no. How the fuck am I supposed to kill this thing? Hardy Physique 80, Poison Field 45, Slayer Defense. Jesus. Slays everything, type is a dragon. He's a knight unit. I actually don't think I can counter that. That is ridiculous. Yeah, if this keeps going on, I don't think I can get the assets Holy shit. How am I gonna do this? I think I quick saved over, right? Yes, I did. It's on Nidhogg now. This one is still on very hard though. Oh my god, I am so lucky that I still have stuff at very hard. Oh no. I think this is where I'm gonna say I can't do this. That is actually ridiculous. So I'm gonna see you guys in like 1 second while I redo what I need to do on that save file because holy shit! And we're back to where we were. Oh my god. I know that I said I was gonna take this pretty slow today, but it's actually 7:40 right now and I gotta actually hurry this up. Took an extra like 20 minutes to get to where I was here to where I am right now. But yeah, it is way easier in non-Nidhogg mode. God, Nidhogg mode is just so stupid with all of the crazy shit they throw at you. But okay, we should be in a good spot right now, so I don't think we even, like, I don't think they're gonna put too much trouble against this. At least I hope anyway. But okay, let's try to destroy these guys pretty quickly now, shall we? This game, at the end of the day, man, is just a game of stats, I suppose. But man, is it fun to do. Or fun to play. But god, when the stats just get ridiculous like that Nidhogg guy, I don't know like what I'm supposed to do against him. He literally obliterated everything I throw at him. Come on, destroy this last set of enemies. Okay, we got it. Wow, failure? Guys. Okay, that's pretty good. Decent enough. Didn't kill the Genbu, but decent enough. Okay, new scene here. A kobold on a panting horse raced through the dark plains. The moon looked like the golden, shining eye of a beast. No matter how far he ran, the chills in his back never disappeared. The recon squad Loki sent to check Freya's army had been destroyed, leaving no survivors but this kobold. He kept his horse running as he deliriously mumbled about his impending murder. They had snuck through the forest until they found Freya's squad, only to be instantly slaughtered. The sight of it remained ingrained in his mind even a few hours later. He didn't see anyone, and yet his allies spurted blood and died one after another in what could only be described as a nightmare. As the kobold soldier fled across the plains, he heard something like a bird flying by. At the same time, he felt something across his neck. A moment later, the kobold found himself without a head. The recon squad was annihilated. You know, this Loki change into Vedrung actually made my Loki weaker. Because I realized when I was still playing as the awakened Loki from the Law ending route, he was actually substantially stronger. Dazzling light, eh? It's always the cheapest tactics with her.
あまり甘く見るんじゃないヨルム。お前はそのダークストーカーとの模擬戦に取り乱していたではないか。
These girls for sure has been in a lot more scenes compared to the law route, so I kind of appreciate them putting more input into them.
けどちゃんと勝ったからいいんだもん。
Or not input, but you know, putting more effort into putting these guys into the scenes.
平安を崩壊させて瓦礫で押しつぶしたのを勝利って言えるのかしらね。
Oh no, I'm getting hungry. I gotta go eat some donuts after this. I actually got some Krispy Kreme yesterday. Anyway, unfortunately, we'll have to take care of them ourselves. As long as you know how her tricks work, they're nothing to fear. Everyone, prepare to move out. Whoever captures the goddess will receive a special reward. Work hard. Well, time to destroy Freya. She's probably the weakest of the goddesses. Yeah, she's gonna destroy that girl that I got from the Key of Destiny, but she's like level 10 or something. It seems the divine energy Odin gave you was fully drained in that battle. Yeesh. Turning you back to normal took some time.
申し訳ありません。私としたことがこんな優遇に刃を向けるなど。
You certainly did. A lot of trouble you put us through, but you couldn't stand up to all that divine energy. Am I right?
あれだけ強力な神力を浴びても、もともとオーディン様の眷属であった私たちではひとたまりもありません。
Well, that's fine. If you don't mind a blunt question, what do you think of Odin now?
そうですね。信じたくはありませんが、今のオーディン様は以前とはまるで別人です。まるで今まで溜まっていた神力が暴走しているようにしか。
Really? Maybe her smaller form was a facade, and this is the real Odin we're seeing.
そんなことは。
What she's doing now is far from righteous. That wretched creature only wants to satisfy her own desires.
オーディン様の正義ですか。無論私にも理解しかねます。人の心すらも冷えた鉄のように管理するという考えは。
Then come with me. Show me how the power of a goddess can achieve true justice. I have a message for the whole army. Prepare for the next battle quickly. Alright. Livestock's back. A way to be together. So let me check here. I'm supposed to do all of the Hell and Fenrir scenes, but I'm supposed to not do most of these girl scenes. I'm supposed to do this one though, but since we've already seen these ones, I'm gonna go skip ahead until I'm done with all of them. So I will see you guys once I'm done with all 3 of these events. And I'm back. We are done with all of those, and this is to actually get one of the endings, so I'm not gonna trigger that just yet. So we need Train 80 or Train 70 for Regret, Train 80 for Thor, Train... Let's see... Train 70 for Freya and Train 90 for Turka. So now all we have to do is actually get Hell to 80, and we are on our way to actually getting the ending for this route. We need to get Turka though. Let's see. Probably just gonna use all my money. These guys are way weaker than who we were facing before, so... 1, 2, 3... Can't believe I didn't destroy this one. That's annoying. Guess I'm gonna have to sacrifice 1 turn here for Turka. I actually want all of the defending armies to just instantly die. Is there an area I can take in 1 turn? I can take this area, so... I'm not losing turn by doing this. That's fine. Jeez. There goes the Arch Fairy. Okay, the Byakko is pretty strong. Come on, kill it. Very good. Okay, this one is kind of weak. Very good. Now the Genbu one left. Come on, kill this thing. Come on, guys. There we go. Second team got demolished, though. Okay, no attackers. Oh my god. That is such a breath of relief. There we go. This is what we need for all of these guys to trigger the events. But yeah, at this point, I really do not need to worry about money whatsoever. So I'm just gonna go destroy everything. Let's go. Let's destroy Turka, shall we? Which one is the strongest from these? I don't think these are all that strong, to be honest. Compared to Nidhogg, this is so trivial. God, Nidhogg is so stupid. Damn you for parrying, Turka. Okay, she's not parrying no more. Yeah, we good here. Stop parrying! I can't believe these stupid Armor Knight guys have parry. That's fine. Turka drop faster than the freaking Knights. Yeah, not much to say about very hard. I don't know what to do in Nidhogg though. I probably will play Nidhogg at some point again, like somewhere in the future. Not for YouTube, but maybe on my own time, because the game is fun, as I said, but damn. How the heck are you supposed to kill that thing? The stage was the battlefield. The road to Odin's territory had the vigilant protection of Turka and her squad. Employing full use of their mobility, their swift movements distracted Loki's defense squad and tore them apart. It was a one-sided battle, but one person's fighting spirit lived on. When a loss seemed almost assured, one self-assured goblin raced past the vanguard and swept his giant axe at Turka's soldiers. Turka blocked his path. Turka stood on guard, but the goblin kept charging onward. His stocky body exhibited unimaginable speed on his way toward Turka, knocking dozens of soldiers away as he advanced. But despite his brief attack, despite the power of his axe, for some reason, the idea of his attack hitting Turka made everyone there incredulous. Turka's soldiers didn't believe it, but neither did Loki's soldiers. As everyone expected, the axe didn't even graze Turka's hair, only cutting the air. Turka dodged all the attacks with footwork alone, an appalled look on her face as she readied her blade. He was the leader of a squad defending an important location on a continent. The goblin was by no means weak. However, there were several slashes in an instant, followed immediately by the goblin's body being torn to shreds. The sword struck at light speed. It was both faster and more nimbly handled than before. Odin's divine energy not only erased her memories, but seemed to make her more powerful than before.
さい。
With the captain dead, the squad completely lost its unity. Turka gave the orders to have her organized squad corner them.
邪魔よ、死になさい。
Her former ally, a subordinate of Loki's, received no mercy. Turka exhibited relentless cruelty by chopping off his head. She had ceased to be the goddess she once was. Or rather, this coldness might have been the goddess's true nature.
これでここに駐屯していた魔族はあらかた片付けたかしら。こうも手応えがないだなんて、魔族の脆弱さも呆れるばかりね。何かしら。ロキ。ああ、オーディン様があだ名した愚かな魔族の名前だった。
Turka had completely forgotten his name until that moment. She'll raise her sword and rouse her squad.
全軍、すぐに次の敵がやってくるわ。圧倒的な力の差を敵に見せつけ、オーディン様の意向を見せつけてやりましょう。さあ、かかってきなさい、ロキ。主神オーディンの名において、我が剣のサビにしてあげるわ。敵も捕捉できました。いかがなさいますか？
Sorry about that, Minya. It's just Turka and us and a small squad, isn't it? No plan will be necessary. We'll crush them in one fell swoop.
ですが、イルカにも変を増やす忠誠権があります。あれを何とかしないと、こちらの軍にも被害が出るかと思われますが。
The job of finding an opening can be left to the sisters. Then I'll personally fight Turka. It'll only take a second.
まったく、いつの間にかお前に命じられるのも慣れてきたな。まあ、今のお前にならば従う価値はあるか。
なあに、エル姉さんったら強くなったロキちゃんにぞっこんラブってわけ？
バカを言うな、フェンリル。私はロキを新たな王として認めたまでだ。別にそこに他意はない。
そんなこと言って尻尾フリフリして上機嫌じゃない。地球もキュンキュンしちゃってるけ？
バカなことを言っていないで、さっさと行くぞ。ついてこい、フェンリル、ヨルム。
She has a tail? I actually did not notice she has one.
はいはいキュンキュン。
ヨルム。
What are you all yelling about? The battle's beginning. Let's go. Everybody, charge! Well, I'm gonna use your team, Loki. You should be able to do this. This is just Turk and one defender. Yeah, Loki is just destroying Turka. If he hits, of course. Oh, nope. We just destroyed her. Freaking dots. Have you calmed down, Turka?
レス。そう、私はオーディン様の声を聞いた後。
You're being controlled. That's the right way to put it, I think. Whole lot of time you made me waste on you. Also, I may look like this right now, but I'm Loki on the inside. Make no mistake.
そうだったの？ごめんなさい、ロキ。けど私、操られているとかね、みんなにひどいことをしたみたいね。少しだけど覚えてるわ。
If you feel bad, then make up for it on the battlefield. Whatever memories you have should be enough to know Odin is currently a threat. Lend me your aid, Turka.
そう。いくらなんでも、今のオーディン様に力を貸すことはできない。この力、今一度あなたに預けるわ、ロキ。
Leave any direct fights with Odin to us demons. I think you'd be okay, but it's possible you'll be controlled again. Alright, on to the next battle. Enough troops have been assembled. The path to Valhalla is open, so all that remains is to stop the chief god and put an end to her preposterous plan.
ですが相手はあのオーディン。膨大な神力によって強化されたバリキリアが全てを見通す戦略。それに加えて万物を打ち抜く真相グングニルがあります。もはやあの女神の強さは私たちの想像もつかない領域に達しているのは間違いないですね。
Minya spoke highly of Odin's power, but it was no exaggeration. In fact, her evaluation was still not enough to describe the deity's strength. In Ragnarok, she fought Surd himself head-to-head in a battle that ended in a draw. Her more petite form couldn't use her full power, but now that she had restored her full strength, her abilities were off the charts. A wave of her hand stole all the goddesses from Loki, serving as the ultimate proof of her vast divine energy. She's certainly a threat. Not even Surt, with all his power, could completely defeat this most powerful of goddesses, the highest deity. Regaining her power has made Odin arrogant. Judging by her attitude and the fact that she let me go, I think it's undeniable. That's something to take advantage of. Loki unfurled the map of Valhalla on the table and set up pieces that represented their squads. We'll send the goddesses and the three sisters out to the front line to surround them with our greater numbers. Mitigate the threat of Gungnir by not consolidating too many troops in one place. I want to leave Hell's squad in particular in charge of the frontline troops. If you can handle that, Hell. While Hell holds them back, Fenrir's squad will attack from the other side for a pincer attack. Yorm's squad will provide extra support by rampaging as it pleases. That's the general outline of the plan. More specific orders will be sent to the captains of each squad later. You may leave until the final showdown. Try to get some rest. This fight will be our last. We'll put an end to this war. Hal's orchestra, Bloody Marionette. Surt's powers were now Loki's, so he was free to use the Dark Lord's tactics for his assault on Odin. But with her true power restored, Odin's divine energy gave the Valkyries even greater strength. She wasn't using Valkyries, man. In Nidhogg, she was using freaking demons. And those guys are stupid. Monsters and humans would clash, while the Chief God and the Dark Lord each commanded their squads. It was the second coming of Ragnarok. In the center of the floating continent, the fate of goddesses and demons would be decided by this final confrontation. A squad rushed to the center of Valhalla. It was a team of Loki's most elite warriors. At the Major's command, they had their horses run. They swiped the approaching Valkyries away and surrounded the divine beasts to slaughter them. Each individual was strong enough to be a Dark Lord candidate. They washed over the Holy Land like a tidal wave. As if to descend from the heavens, she appeared. Her long, beautiful hair looked like it was crafted from silver. Her curvaceous body was beyond bewitching, so gorgeous that those who it aroused felt ashamed. I don't know, man. Her boobs are way too big. Yeah, I keep saying that, but I do think so. It's just awkward. Like, her body is not bad looking, but those boobs are just so... Like, that's the first thing you notice. Like, what the fuck are those? Melons? At her full power, Odin was pure divinity in a humanoid form. Her fantastical appearance captivated the monsters until they heard the Major shout. The earth shook under their battle cries. Odin contently nodded.
うむ良いぞ。事務室とて消しつく程度の気迫は持ち合わせておらぬとつまらぬからの。歯向かう越見を許そう。さあその醜い手足で存分に逆らってみるがよい。
The monsters dashed like insects toward Sugar. But when some of the warriors drew near, I was gonna say soldiers, the vortex of divine energy destroyed their brains. For monsters, divine energy was poison. Odin possessed so much that she only had to stand there to kill lesser soldiers without even trying.
どうした？この槍の先に美しきわらわがおるのじゃぞ。そら、思考よれ。
But the remaining soldiers endured the divine energy and attacked with their spears and swords. However, Odin randomly swept Gungnir horizontally, gouging the land hundreds of meters around her and turning all life upon it to dust. Simply ripping them apart wouldn't be enough. The condensed energy didn't even let a piece of their bodies remain, erasing all proof of their existence. The Major looked at Odin's attack and decided a direct assault would be ineffective, then commanded the support units in the back line.
つぶてとはまた薄いものを持ち出してきたね。地虫は地虫らしく羽もあっておればよいもの。
At the commander's orders, she was showered with arrows and magic blasts. It would be easy to guess some pointy sticks with iron heads and some magic attacks that added up to a trillionth of Odin's energy could be effortlessly cleared away. But Odin ignored those obvious results and charged Gungnir with tons of divine energy.
ではその無水の変動としてわらわも少し思考を凝らしてやろうかね。
Odin stuck Gungnir into the ground, sending currents of energy throughout the continent.
モードニーベルング。
So she can use all of the goddess's powers now, huh? Upon the surface materialized many beautiful goddesses. Far exceeding the spirits of the land, Odin called upon the many goddesses she had created, or copies of them at least.
ついでじゃこれも付録でつけてやろう。モードヤーラルホーン。
She's just showing off at this point. A sound like a glass bell resounded across the battlefield, and then the entire floating continent. The sound boosted the clone goddesses, Valkyries, and divine beasts' abilities past their limits, while weakening the monsters. Simply being weakened was the better outcome. Those with less resistance were driven mad by the sound.
何を言う。手足を動かせぬ胴体など存在しないであろう。操ら程度の技をわらわができぬ道理はないわ。
The goddesses were created by Odin to begin with, and their divine gear were created by her too. Her full power allowed her to use Turka and Rigret's divine gear, to say nothing of Freya's Brisingamen and Thor's Mjolnir, and recreate them with her own supreme powerful versions.
では存分にあがいてみせよ地虫殿。命とは散り際にこそ光り輝く。小さな火花なれどその光でわらわを楽しませるのじゃ。
With that command, the battle became a massacre. The goddesses individually had strength that compared to Turka or Thor, and the constant ringing made the monsters as weak as infants. The dozens of goddess copies appeared to dance as they beheaded the cowering soldiers, blood spraying as they let out their dying breaths.
愉快痛快。血の大輪を咲かせ悲鳴の福音を奏でよ。むしろ魔族にできるわらわへの奉仕などその程度なのじゃからな。
Odin clapped her hands and admired the slaughter that played out below. Her all-seeing eyes saw the deaths of every individual monster. Their miserable demise could be mistaken for a comedy if you judge by Odin's smile. She looked the part of a beautiful goddess, But her mind was beyond the comprehension of humans, monsters, or likely even other goddesses. Madness dwelt within her.
ダメじゃ。動きすぎていても立ってもいられぬ。わらわを楽しませた宝具じゃ。特別に我が真相の拝謁を許す。
Man, I can't wait to destroy you, Odin.
早くどもよ、この光を目にし、そしてひざまずけ。これこそが我が神の意向、真なる姿であるぞ。
Odin fluttered her pure white dress and ascended high in the air, looking down upon the execution grounds as she positioned herself to throw something. She definitely doesn't look as menacing as Surt, right? She's, I don't know. She's haughty, I give her that, but she's not menacing. Her beauty was like a newly created sun. All who walked on the surface of flew in the air. What the hell? I think that's supposed... There's no off there. Huh. Enemy and ally alike found their eyes drawn to the light.
生命が流転しても、この輝きは魂に刻み込んでゆくがよい。モードラグナロク。
A flash of light blinded the world. It was the light that cleared away the darkness, a manifestation of the majesty of God. Odin's shining spear returned everything to the void. Literally everything.
実に綺麗に片付いたぞ。わらわは美麗を好む。次の役者が来る前に舞台は整えなければな。このような口調はあのスルトメの先代特許だったかね。
The dazzling glow subsided, leaving Odin by herself in the silent plains. She spread her arms. Kilometers around her, the plains had nothing but blue sky and green grass. Who would believe that a battle had ever taken place? The desperately struggling monsters were gone. The goddesses were slaying them. The Valkyries and followers who worshipped her, and even the divine beasts were gone too. Everything returned to nothing. Gungnir turned all conscious beings into light. To ensure a dark day never comes, her glorious light silently erased everyone. All that remained was the breathtaking scenery.
さてはて、次なる虫けらはどのような花弁、どのような音色でわらを楽しませてくれるのか。ああ、想像するだけで胸がときめいてしまうの。
Yeah, it feels like this girl is always in rapture, which kind of rubs me the wrong way. Odin's all-seeing eyes saw Loki's forces approaching.
存外早く来よって。よいよい。賠償なその命による。わらわが思う存分めでてやろうぞ。
Okay, that was actually the perfect time to end. Wait, the key of destiny shines brightly? Why? That's weird. But yeah, on the next episode, it's probably gonna be the finale for the Conquest route. I'm probably gonna make a full episode for the first ending that I'm gonna be getting, which is, yeah, you guys will see what it is. We do get Turka right now, and I want Turka to get the train so that she gets to 99. But yeah, I think next episode we're gonna go get to Balas Jalf, if that's even how you say that word. And then go get our first ending. Yeah, the only thing I need to do now is actually get health to 80, get our affection maxed out, and then after that we can just go proceed to getting one of our first endings. But yeah, I think this is gonna be where I end the episode. Very hard is actually not that difficult, but They still do have a couple of enemies that are pretty stupid in terms of stats. As you can see, it's 1,000. Not as much as that stupid Nidhogg with like 1,700 or some shit, and also 1,700 defense, which is just ridiculous. This is way more manageable. That was just one unit and it was destroying everything. God. But yeah, I think we got a lot of story in this one. Not a lot of gameplay, and I don't think that there's gonna be a lot of gameplay in the next one too. Simply because we are in very hard, and very hard should not be that difficult. Damn, Nidhogg is just too stupid. At some point, I'm coming back to Nidhogg. When that is, I'm not sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. And if you guys are on YouTube but not on Patreon just yet, do feel free to go to Patreon and become a free member, because that's going to be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. These are probably going to be 8 scenes, I'm not going to lie. At least I think they're going to be. Let's see whether or not I'm correct or not. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the finale of VenusBlood Frontier. And after that, we can actually move on to something new for Patreon votes. See you guys.